The best of Reddit, October 15, 2019. Unpopular opinion: being cold is sometimes more comfortable than being warm. Top comment: I'd rather have the house in the low 60s rather than the standard 72 to 75, so I get you there. Politics: how Don Jr., Ivanka, and Eric Trump have profited off the dad's presidency. Top comment: if they are profiting, that means the Donald is profiting. I'm quite sure this is not what the founding fathers wanted for our country. Till a 48-year-old man in Ohio was arrested because he would not stop cutting the grass at the local public park. The grass was over 12 inches long, so he decided to cut it. He claimed he was just trying to save the city some money. Top comment: he was sentenced to community service, cutting the lawn of the public parks. News: BODYCAM was rolling as officer killed woman in her home, CNN video. Top comment: dude discharged his firearm before he even finished saying, "Show me your hands." Also, whatever happened to showing up on a non-emergency wellness check and knocking on the open door? Why did he feel it necessary to creep around to the window and peer in? Technology: an Apple feature that shares some data from websites you visit in Safari with Chinese tech giant Tencent is attracting attention amid mounting tensions between the US and China. Top comment: isn't this a feature of Safari to check with Google and Tencent, just these two, to see if the website is safe? Politics: manufacturing is now officially in recession, despite Trump's vow to boost industry. Top comment: Republican policies have caused manufacturing to shift from the making of tangible products to the manufacturing of conservative outrage. Politics: the right is freaking out because Beto O'Rourke wants to take churches' tax-exempt status away. Top comment: the front page of the fucking State Department website today is about being a Christian leader. So it's say we need to have the next president get the church as far away from government as possible. World News: Scottish National Party formally backs decriminalisation of drugs. Top comment: that's going to make the soon-to-be border interesting. Science: in lakes all over the world, algal blooms are getting more severe. Researchers analyzed growth patterns of algal blooms in 71 large lakes across 33 countries and 6 continents. Studies indicate that just in the United States, freshwater blooms result in the loss of $4 billion each year. Top comment: deleted. Technology: Uber and Lyft are suing New York City after it limited the length of time drivers can cruise without passengers. Top comment: how about instead of nullifying this rule, they apply it to yellow cabs as well? There are days where there are more cabs than other vehicles in NYC. World News: Trump makes insane suggestion Kurds are deliberately freeing ISIS prisoners, after hundreds escaped during Turkey bombing. Top comment: I believe that Trump has no hold of the idea of consequence theory. That all actions exist in a void somehow? News: activists defiant as Uganda proposes death penalty for gay sex. Top comment: government, why are you gay? Futurology: the disruption of augmented reality in the manufacturing industry. Top comment: technology: Mark Zuckerberg responds to report he's been hosting private dinners with prominent conservatives like Tucker Carlson and Lindsey Graham by telling people they should try listening to a wide range of viewpoints. Top comment: Tucker Carlson and Lindsey Graham aren't real conservatives. Where is Zuckerberg's listening to a wide range of viewpoints view on Facebook, with all the shadow banning going on? World News: French politicians call for football match against Turkey to be cancelled. Top comment: cancel football. Shit's getting serious now. World News: classes suspended at Hong Kong Design Institute after students vandalize campus demanding surveillance footage of classmate, who is an active protester, found dead and naked in sea. Top comment: member of the swim team but drowned in the harbor while swimming naked. Something definitely not adding up here. Technology: Amazon's new weapon to crush competition, $1 items delivered for free, by tomorrow. And what about the environment? Top comment: when will Amazon arrange the collection and 100% recycling of packaging they use? Technology: massive, AI-powered robots are 3D printing entire rockets. Relativity Space may have the biggest metal 3D printers in the world, and they're cranking out parts to reinvent the rocket industry here, and on Mars. Top comment. Unpopular opinion, bashing religion isn't cool, or edgy. It's just fucked up. Top comment, as long as they aren't harming anyone there's the rub. Technology, the banned Hearthstone gamer at the center of a China censorship furore spoke out for the first time after Blizzard reduced his ban. Top comment, the specific views expressed by Blitzjung, sick, were not a factor in the decision we made. I want to be clear, our relationships in China had no influence on our decision. Suyur. Science, reading the past like an open book, researchers use text to measure 200 years of happiness. After analyzing 8 million books and 65 million newspaper articles, researchers have created the first-ever index of national happiness, going back to 1820. Top comment. Not the Onion, 35YO CEO slams other MILLENNIALS for entitlement despite being handed CEO job by his dad. Top comment, he may be 35 but he's got the smugness and ears of someone twice his age. Not the Onion, Telstra chairman defends executive pay, saying kids are earning $5 million playing Fortnite. Top comment, what a turd. Science, researchers have built a super-sensitive bolometer, a type of thermal radiation detector. The new radiation detector makes it easier to measure the strength of electromagnetic radiation in real time. BOLOMETERS are used widely in thermal cameras and in satellites to measure cosmic radiation. Top comment. Science, humility is unrelated to downplaying your positive traits and accomplishments, suggests new research. Rather, what separates the humble from the nonhumble is the belief that your positive traits and accomplishments do not entitle you to special treatment, known as hypoegoiconentitlement. Top comment, removed. World News, U.S. officials are considering pulling nuclear weapons from Turkey, effectively severing the U.S.-Turkey alliance. Top comment, Putin be like, oh noes, don't do that rolling on the floor laughing. Politics, Ronan Farrow, National Enquirer shredded secret Trump documents. Top comment, The Enquirer is not a magazine. The magazine merely facilitates the main business, being an extortion protection racket. Unpopular opinion, I absolutely hate being recognized for my birthday. Especially at work. Top comment, I never had a job where they would do anything for my birthday so I might not be able to relate to that, but I really like when coworker acknowledge my birthday. I think it shows that they care about you. And I got to leave work early my last birthday so that was pretty tight. Politics, hashtag DELETEFACEBOOKTRENDSAFTERMARKZUCKERBERGETUCKERFTERVERSETVETVETVETVETVETVETVETVETVETVETVETVETVETVET. Top comment, Facebook does nothing but harm, burn it to the ground. Science, habitual tea drinking modulates brain efficiency, suggests a new study that evaluated brain connectivity, the first compelling evidence that tea drinking positively contributes to brain structure making network organization more efficient. Top comment, my avid tea drinking coworker stated that Brexit might put the lie to this study's findings. News, Panera Bread employee who posted TikTok video exposing how mac and cheese is prepared was fired. Fox News. Top comment, I'd be willing to bet a lot of the things you get at any fast casual place are like this. News, UK, family held at detention centre after accidentally crossing Canadian border into US, attorneys say. Top comment, I think there was a Frasier episode where they all accidentally went into Canada and Daphne was freaking out because she wasn't supposed to leave the US and thought she would get into trouble trying to get back into the US. Politics, Trump makes insane suggestion Kurds are deliberately freeing ISIS prisoners, after hundreds escaped during Turkey bombing US president suggests former allies he abandoned are trying to get US involved. Top comment, fuck Trump. He is trying to gaslight us again. He is a traitor and should be in prison. Science, Texas A&M biologist Lawrence Griffing zeroes in on lost portrait of 17th-century scientist Robert Hooke, College of Science. Top comment. Technology. Inside Mark Zuckerberg's private meetings with conservative pundits, Facebook CEO has been hosting informal talks and small, off-the-record dinners with conservative journalists, commentators and at least one Republican lawmaker in recent months to discuss issues like free speech and partnerships. Top comment: partnership? You mean like a Fox News of social media? I could see him teaming up with them. The Dems prob want to curtail his influence. The GOP will prob give him anything he wants as long as he favors them. Science. New form of immunotherapy reduced or eliminated melanoma and triple-negative breast and pancreatic tumors in mice, even those located far from the primary tumor source, the researchers report. Top comment: seems really promising. Politics. President Trump has made 13,435 false or misleading claims over 993 days. Top comment: Trump has opened mouth 13,435 times in the last 993 days. Life pro tips: when you find the thing you are looking for, put it back in the first place you looked. Key. Top comment: if you had to search for it, it probably wasn't where it should have been, so you should probably just put it back where it belongs. Politics. Son of sheriff who called immigrants drunks at White House event arrested for public intoxication. Top comment: the most important element in humor is timing. Nicely done, son. News. Facebook paid just £28 million tax after record £1.6 billion revenues in UK, The Guardian. Top comment: the first paragraph of the article says that while their revenues were £1.65 billion, their profits were £97 million. Paying £28 million in tax on that sounds reasonable, though I'll admit I'm not an expert on the UK tax system. Companies don't pay tax on their gross revenue, they pay tax on profits. That's just how income tax works. Life pro tips: if you think you're gonna get splashback while doing a poo, put a couple pieces of TP in the water. The paper will CUSION the fall and stop a splash 90% of the time. Top comment: counterproductive for those seeking a bona fide Poseidon's kiss. Politics. Mark Zuckerberg has been holding off-the-record dinners with influential conservatives including Tucker Carlson and Lindsey Graham. Top comment: so now we know FB is part of the fascist propaganda machine. It explains everything. World News. Trump thought Turkey was bluffing and would never actually invade Syria, report says. Top comment: goddamn, it's starting to seem like he had no actual experience in any relevant field before becoming president. And that he's got a child's understanding of politics and world events. News. ABC apologizes for mistaking Kentucky gun range video for Turkish bombing of Syria. Top comment: is it really that difficult to verify something before broadcasting it nationally? Politics. Poll. Majority of Dems in early voting states want Trump imprisoned. Top comment: personally I'd like to see all the Trump org assets seized as well, assuming a proper prosecution of criminal acts could be completed. I think he values money more than his freedom. Life pro tips: don't use lipbalms with alcohols in it. Chapstick and many other companies use alcohols and other disinfecting agents to mitigate bacteria growth, which also dries your lips out further. Top comment. News. Christopher Columbus statues vandalized in California and Rhode Island. Top comment: why does California even have a statue of Columbus? Not The Onion. Lion unleashed on Pakistani man for demanding wages. Top comment: who the hell owns a pet lion, and can sick them on people? Who the hell gets attacked by someone's pet lion and only reports because he doesn't get reimbursed? Something tells me that there's a lot of stuff going down in Pakistan lol. Edit, * spelling. Unethical life pro tips: reserve a public computer for yourself by slightly disconnecting the network cable. When you want to use it, push it back in. Top comment: this is the type of nastiness I wanna see on this sub. What an incredible tip. Wish I knew this in high school. Shower thoughts: in 100 years there will be billions of dead email addresses and accounts that can never be reused. Top comment: nope. In fact they will probably delete them and sell the coolest sounding ones. There's nothing stopping them from doing whatever they want in 100 years. Life pro tips: if you see someone paying for an item with change, offer to buy their item if you have the means. Odds are they are literally down to their last cents, and the small act of kindness might mean the world to them. That's my 2 cents. Top comment, damn, I didn't realize people thought I was broke when I paid with coins lol cashier, that'll be $2.63, my thoughts, nice. Time to use these damn coins that keep weighing down my wallet. Other people's thoughts, this poor stranger. That can of soda must be their entire lunch. World news, IDF reservists have called on Israel to provide military and humanitarian support to the Kurds in Syria following Turkey's attack in the north of the war-torn country. We, as Israelis and Jews, must not stand by when we see another nation abandoned by its allies and left defenseless. Top comment, the petition was published on Facebook several hours before Netanyahu condemned Turkey's invasion of Kurdish areas, warning against the ethnic cleansing of the Kurds by Turkey and that Israel was ready to provide humanitarian aid to the gallant Kurdish people. It would be utterly hilarious if Trump did a 180 on Kurdistan just because Ben called him and told him to knock it off. Politics, Republican Rep. Matt Gaetz kicked out of Fiona Hill deposition. Top comment, Congressman with history of witness intimidation and incoherent arguments removed from hearing he wasn't supposed to be in. Edit. At this point I'm disappointed in you guys. Not a single one of you has made the point that he was probably trying to meet Captain Kangaroo yet. Shame. World news, Rupert Murdoch is fighting to keep his fraying empire behind Trump and Boris Johnson. Top comment, I wish very bad things on Rupert. Politics, Ohio soybean farmer says he wouldn't vote for Trump again even if he could walk across my pond. Top comment, should make a commercial with this guy. Dems should get on it. Use the ad on FB to target rural voters. Edit, how much are FB ads? Till that witches in parts of medieval Europe where Wade, a witch had to be almost weightless to fly on a broom. Nobody was found guilty of witchcraft at the Way House in Oudewater. Top comment, if she weighs the same as a duck. She's made of wood. Shower thoughts, self-driving cars are going to someday start delivering dead people to appointments they didn't realize they were going to miss. Top comment, I reckon this far along there'd be heartbeat sensors that would alert the emergency number, but otherwise the person they're meeting will be in for a surprise. Shower thoughts, houses are miniature museums of who you are. Top comment, the Museum of Pet Fur, seems about right. Unethical life pro tips, when you get a new job, let them know you have a child with some problems at home. Skirt out of work early because problems. Top comment, bastard that's ballsy, haha. Technology, Western tech giants must stop kowtowing to China's bullying. Top comment, it's the last major untapped market, the only place to show significant growth for many companies. Unless their economy collapses, this isn't going to change without government intervention. I'm sorry, libertarians, but the invisible hand of the free market isn't going to solve this. Not the Onion, man burying daughter finds newborn alive in Indian grave. Top comment, reincarnation sure is fast these days. Life pro tips, when ordering anything from Dell, desktop, laptop, monitor, etc., build your shopping cart online then call the sales line to complete your order. The sales rep always give an additional discount over the phone that you can't get online. Top comment, I wonder if this is the case for any other online retailers. Unpopular opinion, saying, there are people in a worse condition than yours, is degrading. Top comment, it's called the fallacy of relative privation. World news, UK refuses to join France, Germany and Netherlands in halting arms sales to Turkey. Top comment, world leaders and ultra-rich scum are making the biggest power grabs in modern history while the rest of the world watches with our jaws dropped. The level of evil our politicians and corporate overlords are stooping to is unrivaled. There is no precedent. We can know the truth as we do now and yet there's nothing we can do about it. We live in a lie that is irreversible. Not the Onion, Alaska Fat Bear Contest declares winner. Top comment. Till that Aztecs were one of the few ancient civilizations where education was mandatory for everyone, boys and girls from all social status were educated at home and later at schools, although the kind of school depended on gender and class. Top comment, ancient really throwing that term around loosely. Just like Christopher Columbus's ancient voyages or the ancient Renaissance in Europe. Till about Gunner. Gunner was an Australian stray dog who helped the Air Force in WW2. His hearing was so acute that he could detect Japanese planes 20 minutes before they arrived, and before they showed up on radar. Top comment, but how was he with a gun? Technology. Mark Zuckerberg has been holding off the record dinners with influential conservatives including Tucker Carlson and Lindsey Graham. Top comment, delete your Facebook. Unethical life pro tips. If people approached you for donations, awareness, etc., and you wanted to leave quickly without being rude, start using sign language to imply that you're deaf. Most of the time, they would apologize and let you go. Top comment, until they start signing back to you. Shower thoughts. Quidditch at Hogwarts is pay to win, due to the enormous difference in broom quality and the wealth gap between students. Top comment, when I played baseball aluminum bats were standardized so they could only be so good, it was getting kind of ridiculous with the rebound effect, and it was also becoming unsafe. Quidditch should consider adopting similar standards for the broomsticks. News. Fort Worth officer charged with murder after shooting that killed Atiana Jefferson. Top comment, a murder charge is the absolute right call right now. With the evidence from the video of the cop, there is no reason it should be treated as anything else right now. Till U.S. President James Buchanan regularly bought slaves with his own money in Washington, D.C. and quietly freed them in Pennsylvania. Top comment, he's originally from my hometown. Unfortunately, he went down as one of the worst presidents in history due to his lack of action in avoiding the Civil War. Science. How our crop yields have changed over the long term. We now produce the same aggregate crop yield in 30% of the land it took US 50 years ago. Top comment, this is where the anti-GMO folks really miss the boat. Crop yield versus land usage is one of the many great things that can come from GMO crops. But superstition still rules the day for some people. Politics. Trump has delivered what Russia wants in Syria, at zero cost, and Putin likely can't believe his luck. Top comment, Putin was later quoted, "This is the best birthday I ever had, because it was his actual, honest to good goddamn birthday. You can't write this shit." News. President 11 Jinping vows Chinese separatists will be smashed to pieces as US-themed protests begin in Hong Kong. Top comment, whatever you said, leader of West Taiwan. Politics. Trump phoned Fox News to complain coverage of him was not supportive enough. Top comment, Hitler liked to harass news outlets as well. World news. Hong Kong police apologize for communication problems after reporter shot with beanbag round and brought to station for beatings for 2 hours before released to hospital for treatment. Top comment, the guy had his jaw broken from police beatings and the HK police call that a communication problem. It's outright brutality. I guess that this is the start of what Xi Jinping refers to as broken bones and crushed bodies. What a horrible regime. No wonder Hong Kongers are fighting for their freedom. And their lives. Science. For years, scientists assumed mitochondria work like household batteries, energy from chemical reactions inside a single-chamber OR cell. But UCLA researchers have shown that mitochondria are instead made up of many individual bioelectric units that generate energy in an array like a Tesla battery. Top comment, removed. Technology. Facebook users being locked out after reporting fake accounts. Top comment, I once got temp suspended 24 hours on Twitter for reporting too many spam accounts. The number was exactly 5 accounts in about 12 hours. It boggles the mind. Shower thoughts. When you close both eyes they see black, but when you close one it sees nothing. Top comment, that's fucked up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. News. Tens of thousands of Hong Kong protesters plead for US help. Top comment, China has a much more elevated position in the world than it deserves, and more than what is good for the free world. Science. A clean energy breakthrough could unlock the zero-emissions plane, say Stanford researchers. Top comment, to be clear, the breakthrough is in the electrolysis of water to hydrogen and oxygen without the use of expensive rare metals. Unpopular opinion, calling your sexual partner daddy, mommy is creepy as hell and just gross. Top comment, I would much rather have her call me Craig or Dennis, or whatever her real dad's name is. Politics. National Enquirer allegedly ordered staff to shred several secret Trump documents. Top comment, they need to lose their immunity deal.